Hey guys, I thought I'd do a review of a new toy I've got. I got it from Temu. It's an ADVWIN, so ADVWIN electric food composter. I'll give you a bit of a look. This one here has a few different things that the others don't. So it's got a clean, that doesn't work that well, but but it does get rid of a bit of grot. Oh, that's fermenting, so you can make true compost if you want. It automatically weighs it, the filter at the end of its useful life. And you go manual, it tells you everything here. The menu actually, it's not going to work because I haven't got the bucket in. And the auto there is what I use. So this is what I start with. It's just, garden waste, coffee grounds. Actually, it will take chicken bones. Yeah, so we'll take chicken bones. It will take other bones, but they've got to be small and chopped up, so what's the point? Just chuck them out. There are some things you need to chop up, some things that you need to make smaller. Having said that, I just chuck whole apples in there, and they were soft because they was rotten. I put in 4 avocado pips. I was going to cut them in half. I thought, I'll just see how it goes. Chopped them up, no problem. These banana skins here, chops them up, no problem at all. And I had a whole banana in one of them. This one's got a lot of tomatoes, so it'll probably come out a bit wet. But when there's no wet food in there, it comes out really dry, like sand, nearly a sandy texture. This has tomatoes, so it's quite wet. Potatoes, coffee grounds, herbs, 2 bags in there too, and banana skins. I'll put it on and let you have a look at what happens. This one here, close to $300 off Temu. And that was pretty bloody good. Because I was a first-time buyer, I went through this app called Shopback, and I got $200 back. So how good's that? So that's got charcoal in there. I don't know if you can see through the grit. I don't want to undo it because knowing me, it'll all fall out. So that's just for smells, and they do work. And there's another bigger charcoal one there as well. A lot of them don't have that. Then you just put this in here, let it fit in. And you're supposed to do that because they actually say get the click clack going. Close the lid. Now that doesn't come up as error because it's got something in it. So we'll turn the power on. It will come up with time and planning time. Okay, so we'll go on automatic. So it's doing the weight there. So that is actually 6 hours. That is one thing I found with this. If you're doing it, as a greeny thing where you want to save the planet, you don't do that. If you've got solar panels or you're off grid, then that'd work. But 6 hours with about 1500 watts, it's not economically viable. I just like the thought of making my own compost. So this will do both. This will make soil and compost. And the soil it makes, in my mind anyway, it's got nutrients in it, so it's not truly compost, but it's still pretty bloody good. So it's been going for 2 minutes now, and it's still basically warming up and calibrating. So you can hear the fan going. It doesn't actually start to spin straight away, so don't be surprised if you get one of these. That seems to be normal. That happens every time I do this. It's a nice unit, very simple. Okay, 6 minutes later, and it started. So already, it's gone down about 1/3. Near the motor whirring away. So that, like a washing machine, it's kind of articulates. It goes one way, stops for a bit, stays heating up, and then goes the other way. So that, I don't think you see it, but that stick there is actually quite a woody stick, so it'd be interesting if it actually deals with that. I reckon it will though, and you can see it in the bottom. If you really look carefully, you can see there's a lot of juice there from the tomatoes. So I just predict this will come out quite a wet batch, but that doesn't matter. Like, it just goes straight into the garden anyway. So when it comes out dry, you can literally put get it, and you can actually sprinkle it into your into your plants. Freudian slip there. Yeah, so yeah, if you've got indoor plants, just sprinkle it on. And yeah, I know, it's not real compost because it hasn't fermented, even though this does do that if you can be bothered. But it's still got nutrients. So, I don't see why that's a problem. I don't see that it is a problem. But I haven't got a green thumb, so maybe there's a reason in the background I'm not aware of. Yeah, I love the thought of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. So we're down to 5 hours and 13 to go. And that's what it's down to at the moment. It's just like a soup, isn't it? It's not normally that wet. Like I said before, it's the tomatoes that I'll put in there. Come back when she's full cooked, mate. I thought I'd just show you this. I know I was going to wait until it all finished, but I'm not sure that you saw it boiling before. Shows you how hot it gets in there. And the reason is it's not this wet normally, not this wet at this stage. And that's why it's still quite chunky in there. Normally it would be already, you wouldn't even know what was what. So obviously that's got to boil down to near nothing before it's going to mulch up again. So this one's going to turn out a little bit different than what normally happens. Already had an hour, so I've still got a long way to go. Okay, she's finished. Let's have a quick look. So just push button, up. Look at that. It dried out more than I actually expected. It's very strawy, but that's because it's so wet to start off with. Yeah. A little bit stucky there. Yeah, so I'll empty this into a bowl and I'll put it out tomorrow. Put it in the garden or sprinkle it in the top of whatever and on to the next one. And we've already got stuff ready for the next one. So these are absolutely brilliant. I love them. I love the whole idea behind them. And if it broke down tomorrow, I'll get another one. Maybe not this one if it broke down, but that aside, I highly recommend them. Just the feeling that this is your own rubbish that would normally just go in the bin or to a FOGO thing if you're in Tasmania. That's just where a company collects green waste. But you can just put this in a bowl like this, and matter of, depending on how heavy it is, it changes depending on the weight of it, but in a matter of a short period of time, she's into soil and high nutrient soil. So, thumbs up.